Welcome back, my lovelies. Today, we are gathering some books. We only have 20 more books to get, and I will do my damnedest to get all of them. I don't know, where's this one supposed to be placed?
Well done! You found one! The extra rare books go at the back of the academy. Another tome for our collection. I shall enjoy reading it myself later.
Do I have any rare ones? No, I do not. Oh, wait, no, I do.
The Book of Mysteries. Most interesting. I wonder if those who read it will find enlightenment. If not, poor Ignatius died for nothing. Have you read it by any chance? Well, don't tell me how it ends. I look forward to unlocking the mysteries of that book. Of mysteries.
Found the Book of Mysteries. Not the mysteries after all, but the title does draw one in. Alright, let's get another collectathon to get these books. Roll the music.
None knew from whence they came, nor to whence they would go upon completing their terrible orgy of bloodshed. All that was known was that they came, and Armageddon came with them. They killed everyone, and in unimaginably horrible ways. Ways that, even if they were imaginable, you wouldn't want to imagine them, believe me. Their rampage left the village decimated. And for generations, the few survivors and their offspring could barely bring themselves to speak the name of that most terrifying of evils. Puffin.
Grease 1 large round cake pan. Combine flour, eggs, butter, sugar and salt in a large mixing bowl. Beat thoroughly, then pour mixture into cake pans. Bake for 30 minutes and allow to cool. Note, this activity is, in fact, perfectly safe. And most appropriate for right before your mum discovers you've done any of the other things described in my book.
Carl Tenancy was hunting with a friend when tragedy struck. Attempting to climb over a mossy log, Carl slipped and his rifle fired, the bullet striking his friend squarely in the chest. It was almost certainly an accident, but still, he did kill him. So I'm well within my rights to include it. I guess, given the banality of the circumstances, he wasn't really famous. But when this book comes out, he bloody well will be there.
King Cedric the Just but Fair was a lover of the arts. He commissioned elaborate spectacles at his palace, often with himself as the main performer. He particularly enjoyed shadow puppetry. When not on stage, Cedric introduced several harsh and unorthodox legal reforms. During his reign, over 70 members of the aristocracy were executed. 3 for treason, 1 for conspiracy, and 68 for misidentifying the animal or thing he was depicting.
Famous dog.
Xavier Smedley is a unique entry in our rogues gallery of famous killers, in that he is neither famous nor a killer. However, I've always disliked him, and it is my sincere hope that his very inclusion on this list will be seen by prospective romantic partners, their parents, or future employers and make his life difficult. If he didn't want that trouble, he shouldn't have sat in my chair.
The first core principle of our economic theory can be summarized thusly. Greed is good for you. Now, let us clarify who we mean by you. Not you, at least not directly. Greed is directly good for the government, because the more you spend to acquire material possessions, feed your family, etc., the stronger the economy becomes, and the more the government earns in taxes. A strong economy coupled with a strong government creates an environment in which progress is limitless, and virtually anything is possible, and therein lies the indirect benefit of your greed. Of course, given your greediness, in all likelihood you will not survive long enough to benefit from society's affluence, being grossly overweight yourself. But think of your children. Yes, they will be predisposed to obesity and an early death just as you were, but their short lives will be far more luxurious than yours. Which brings us to the second core principle. Quality is more important than quantity.
Old King Oswald had a long and peaceful reign, but as he grew older, he became obsessed with his own mortality. Actually, at first he was obsessed with someone else's mortality, but then he switched to his own. He had heard the legends of the fabled elixir of immortality and the fables of the legendary secret of the ages, so he summoned many knights of the realm and commanded them to go forth and search for the key to eternal life. So desperate was he that he decreed any knight who returned without the elixir will be executed. So none of them came back, and he died in due course. It was not one of Oswald's better decrees.
Gonna find them all these books. All right, what more do you need?
Excellent! Good for you. You are a most courageous book hunter. Well, not that there's any call for courage. Probably. As I said, the Invocation of the Watchers is in a house in the Bowerstone Old Quarter. I'm sure you'll find it with consummate ease. So
All right, Old Quarter we go.
heartwarming to see those books coming in. I really cannot thank you enough.
All right, we're taking a break from the montage to go on a little bit of mission to get another book. Then right back to it.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Hello, you.
Enjoy.
I only give special
you
discounts
brought
to
a
people I
fine item.
really like.
I hope it brings you great happiness.
Hello, my lady.
Let's head into this trapdoor and get this book. Shouldn't be too difficult. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Got anything I can read? Nope. Ooh. Hello. What's going on over there? Ah, I see. I see. Its own little thing. Soldier from the Terracotta Army. Costume Teddy is named after the Theodore triplets who build that legendary combat arena. The Dingley egg, sadly no specimen of the chicken came from, has ever been found. When a few survive as the Great Talking Gargoyle massacres, the trauma has struck him dumb. The collection of rare dolls. They haven't played with, so it's no longer in mint condition. Aw, those are cute. It's everybody. It's just the Fable 2 gang. Oh, that's pretty. It's pretty neat. Little walk down memory lane. Strange magical device has a life of its own. Do not shoot, whatever you do. Don't tell me what to do. Oh no. Rip. So much for the terracotta army. Oh. Hi. Very lifelike rendering of a family of hobbs. 3 sculptors were eaten in the process. Oof. Just destroying everything, aren't I? Jeez. Oh well. Whatever gets me the book, honestly. The Invocation of the Watchers. Barham's Thesaurus. The ubiquitous, learnifying tome of wordage.
I conjure thee, O thou mighty and potent Prince of Darkness, Almadiel, who wanders in the ether. I conjure thee forthwith to appear here with thy attendants, in this the witching hour of night. Stand before me in this circle, herein inscribed. Come forth in a fair and comely shape, to do my will in all things that I shall desire of you. Do not appear as the shadow, I abjure thee. Here be the seal of Almadiel, by which I command you.
Well, damn. Relics from the ill-fated Temple of Business and Yodeling, better known as Toby. Got flies going on them, anything. Oh no. Oh, it's the hero. Because in Fable and oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. Alright, let's go put this back on the thing, and then we're gonna get another one. To get another book, because I think this is the 10 book. And then, yeah. Are you joking? I'm trying to fast travel to the place. Alrighty. Let's put the thing in its place.
By the decimal-based system of subject classification, ha! You have the Invocation of the Watchers. Did it, were there... well, never mind. You're here and you brought the book. That's the important thing. You really are an amazing book collector. Which actually, when I say it out loud, doesn't sound that impressive, but still, I meant it sincerely.
You've collected the Invocation of the Watchers. A very rare and important book. Academics everywhere will thank you when they will not be torn away by demons. Torn apart by demons, not away by demons.
Capital work, my friend. You have brought us over half the books we need. I've managed to uncover the location of another out-of-the-ordinary volume I hope you'll be able to retrieve for the Academy. I think you will find this one quite appealing, if I do say so myself.
Sure.
It's sort of a chronicle of your father, though instead of focusing on him, it focuses on his companions. A fascinating approach, really. Very few people know much about those other heroes. They were mostly of the unsung variety. The author is dead, and apparently the book was buried with her. Imagine treating such an invaluable historical record that way. It's an affront to common decency.
Yes, it
you'll
is.
have to dig up her grave.
That's even worse.
But what is life without a little exhumation?
Alright, fine.
Really? You will? Oh, fantastic! I've never been so elated to have someone desecrate a grave. Not that it has come up on very many occasions, I grant you.
My lady.
Yes, yeah!
Not the big spot we require. We need a grave. Here we go. What does this one read? Corporal Punishment. He lines the bones of Francis Punishment.
Teresa had said, "Take my hand." Hammer had done as she was told, and at the touch of the warm flesh, she felt a surge within her, a feeling at first that she couldn't identify. It was scary, but it was arousing too. She had had thoughts of women before, but never acted on them. Now it was all she could think about. It made her excited as she had been the night she secretly spied on Garth and Reva. They were so forceful with each other, and yet so tenderly yielding. The memory of that night brought a sickeningly delicious pit to her stomach. Her pulse quickened. She let her robe slip from her shoulders and stepped into the warm bath, thinking of the two men. She began to recreate that night in her mind. Next chapter, Dark Wizard, Passionate Rogue.
Okay. Alright, let's go bring that one back. Actually, no. Instead of Barstone Industrial, get the 2 books there and then head back. Since we're on our way. Roll the music.
Terence Posture returned from work on an otherwise uneventful day to find his wife in bed with another man. Unable to control his rage, Posture leapt upon the couple with the firm intention of killing them both. However, his hands found only one throat. When all was said and done, his wife lay dead, and the unknown adulterer had fled. I think I left one of my good shoes there, too.
Quentin stood over the sleeping form and clenched the knife tightly in his hand. Here was the woman he loved, the first person who'd shown him true affection, the wonderful creature whose very laugh made him want to sing. One transgression, what she had tearfully labeled a terrible mistake. For that, did she deserve death? He wrestled with the question for what seemed an eternity. But while his logical mind desperately tried to stay his hand, in his liver he knew what he must do. He raised the blade. It glinted with deadly promise in the moonlight, then vanished as he plunged it into his dug.
King Logan is an evil tyrant. Monarchy, what is it good for? Never should the lives of the many be controlled by the will of one man. Or woman. Seen that. Doesn't work either. Anyway, what we need is a republic! In the past, I've called for democracy, but I was speaking to some people and they really opened my eyes to this republic thing. Rise up to overthrow the monstrous autocrat. In the meantime, appoint me as supreme ruler. I will faithfully oversee the transition from monarchy to republic, strictly on a temporary basis. Really, no, really, I mean it. You can trust me. King Logan's greed knows no bounds. How cruelly does he fleece our citizens of their hard-won coin through his onerous and unjust taxes? And how cruelly does his lick-spittle lackey, that rapacious dog Reaver, harshly exploit his poor, unfortunate workers? The time has come for change. Real change. What we need is a democracy. I know, I'm always on about republics, but I did some further reading and I really think democracy offers a pretty compelling package. Shake off the yoke of monarchy, good people, and join me in the glorious struggle to create a new democracy. Or a republic is fine if you really have your heart set on that, but I do think we'd be missing out on a few things. As usual, my offer to oversee all aspects of government during the transition is still on the table.
The rapidity with which industry has developed in Albion is nothing short of extraordinary. One need only visit one of Bowerstone Industrial's great factories to witness the majesty of modern technology in action. However, while visiting a factory, one must be aware of one's surroundings. Stand too close to exposed machinery, and one could lose a finger or even an arm. Or a spouse, in what was ultimately ruled to be a regrettable accident wherein no party was at fault.
Many have sought the elixir of immortality, the secret wisdom of the ages, the hidden lore that the Emerald Tablet speaks of. Few have found it, and by few I mean none, and by none I mean one, and by one I mean me, and by me I mean imply. Anyway, I have found the elixir, and now everlasting youth is mine. At last, the ultimate dream is realized, to live for all eternity. In that time, I will ponder the greatest questions, such as, do I stay my current age from now on, or could I actually be younger forever? And if so, how would that age be chosen? And will my body still change according to diet and exercise? Or is there a sort of implied perfect health that goes along with the longevity? And what happens if I'm shot or I fall off a cliff? Can that kill me? Am I only safe from a death by natural causes? And what about fertility? Will I be able to have children 10,000 years from now? I might actually need longer than eternity to answer these.
Remote locations are ideal for contemplating the night sky, as there is generally little in the way of ambient light. However, these ideal viewing conditions may come at a price. Witness the occasion upon which I went stargazing in a particularly remote and forgotten graveyard. So absorbed was I with the magnificent spectacle of the heavens that when a figure approached, I assumed it was another admirer of the cosmos. I attributed his shambling gait to amazement at the majesty of the stars, his low moans to wonder. I began to pontificate on the constellation Quite Large Spoon Majoris, and when the newcomer did not respond, I lowered my eyes, only to have him attempt to put them out with a rusty pike clenched in his skeletal hand. He was largely unsuccessful in this endeavour, I am happy to report. Still, the episode was a bit unsettling. Ladders have myriad uses, being of great value if one needs to assault a castle or clean the gutters. However, whatever the task at hand, the climber should take care to ensure the ladder is properly balanced and safely angled, and that a third party is present to spot the climbing. Further, this spotter should be carefully stand on the outside of the ladder, not underneath, and should ideally move quickly out of the way in the event that the climber accidentally drops a very large joiner's mallet. In retrospect, a more apt name for this treatise would have been Dangerous Things Joiners Mallets.
Alrighty. Montage over. We have every book in the game that this guy isn't going to assign us with a quest. So...
Thank you so much. It's absolutely splendid. Always a joy to get a book. Thank you. Oh, which one is that? I can't wait to have a read.
Just all the books. Alrighty.
Marvelous work. Marvelous. Can't wait to read it.
There we go. Only two more, which are these.
You got it. Fantastic. I can't wait to read it. Apparently, the author, Miss Ilona Pureheart, wrote extensively about the adventures of the four heroes. I've heard rumours of an even rarer work of hers involving Lucian and Jack of Blades, which is odd, as I thought Jack was defeated centuries before Lucian was even born. Curious.
Except work, you found the Pangs of Sunset, a book which really says more about the author than a subject, and frankly says way too much about both. Very much so.
Splendid work. Our library is almost completely replenished. And I have some rather exciting news. I found the location of a book I've been itching to get my hands on for years. It's Reaver's autobiography. He wrote it some time ago and it sold out instantly. The rumour is that Reaver bought up all the copies. It created a huge demand, and so the publisher did a second run and the price went up. Then Reaver went to work for King Logan and reinvented himself as a respectable businessman. The books became a liability and every copy was located and destroyed. But that first run is still out there, buried for eternity. Unless you are so kind as to locate a copy for me.
All right, I'll go get Reaver's autobiography.
Reaver on Reaver. Not a pleasant image.
Sure, let's go get
Wonderful. I am so pleased. There is one slight hitch. The information I've received indicates it's bedded in Aurora, out in the deserts that surround the city. Did I not mention that before? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, it'll be a nice trip. It's warm, and I hear the sunsets are simply magnificent.
They are.
And you'll have plenty to read
Aurora
when you get there. Think of it as a kind of holiday, a literary adventure, a thrilling expedition. Well, I'm sure it will be interesting one way or another.
You're lucky I can teleport. Oh, well, I have been, running around getting all this collection stuff for, the past, I don't know. 2 hours. 2 hours. I kid you not. So you were almost done with the books. And then we've got flowers. And then we're done collecting things. So 3 montages, 3 episodes of a collectathon. And then DLC. I hate to keep y'all waiting for this, but I just like to do all this stuff, really. So I want to show off every bit that this game can. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll show off every bit of this game that I can. Ooh. Flashy. I have arrows in my boob. Alright, let's go dig up Reaver's autobiography. See what horrors it entails. Hello, my friends.
Greetings, ma'am.
Hope everything's going well.
At your orders, ma'am. At your service, my milady.
There's nothing here, pup. I already got it. I already got it. It's okay. It's just like over here. Which it is. Dog. There's nothing there. Reaver on Reaver.
Reaver on Reaver, an autobiography. Prologue. Dear devotees, you hold in your hands a slice of history, an unadulterated and adulterated account of one of the longest, fullest, and most scandalous lives ever lived. Mine. For the intellectually challenged amongst you, and I can say with some certitude that such a definition includes most of you, my dear readers, I present here a brief, abridged extract from one of my least demanding chapters. I do hope you can keep up. Who knows? Perhaps your dim little minds will be encouraged to consume the entire volume. Not that I care a jot. I have your money already. And should you have shoplifted a copy, or far worse, borrowed one from those appalling institutions known as libraries, be warned that I will find you and perform many of the acts described in Chapter 12 upon your person. Now, Chapter 17. The senile old hag was as good as her word, and I found myself magically transported to the land of Samarkand, thousands of miles from the bloody spire. There, my good fortune ended, however, as I soon found that insufferable bore Garth materializing beside me. This so-called scholar turned out to have little to teach me about his homeland, little of interest at least. I had come seeking hot nights, exotic substances, and uninhibited people, and found an excess of the first, a miserly amount of the second, and a definite shortage of the third. Still, my stay was not without its highlight. One particular evening springs to mind. My last one. I'd followed my human, pedantic companion into what I can only describe as the worst tavern ever to deserve such a moniker. Its pitiful cordial and feeble spirits did nothing to improve my mood, and the air was so thick with stodgy conversation, one grew constipated merely by listening. It was then that I had the brilliant notion that would simultaneously catapult me out of that humdrum country and put an end to Garth's miserable existence, as well as diverting me for several minutes. I stood up in front of the sober crowd and, well, my darling, there the extract ends. You will have to read the rest of the book to find out what happened. Cliffhangers are such a cheap authorial trick, I know, one that is not beyond me, as you shall see when you reach the end of chapters 2, 6, 7, and 22. Now, run ahead, you little scamps. Plunge your clammy, thirsty fingers into the pages before you. I hope you enjoy reading their contents as much as I enjoyed living them.
Okay, just gonna enjoy the fact that Reaver just said he killed Garth. Or did something to cause him to die. Something of that sort. Okay. Time to go put this back and then get the last book. And then, really? No. I am not gonna fast travel just for you to put me outside the village.
Ah, hello.
Put me in the academy, please. Thank you. Dumb fast travel in this game hardly ever works. Hello.
Reaver's autobiography. Oh, marvelous. I shall enjoy reading that tonight with a glass of milk and a digestive. No doubt it'll be full of salacious ribaldry. Ooh, I can't wait. Oh, and good work, by the way. I hope it wasn't too dangerous or anything like that.
Oh, no, it wasn't all that dangerous. Well done. You got a hold of a copy of Reaver's autobiographical... blah, blah. Well done. You got a hold of a copy of Reaper's autobiography in difficult circumstances. But did you keep a copy for yourself? All right.
You've managed to get every book ever. Well, I exaggerate, of course. There is one more book.
Well, let's get the one more book.
Special book before we can call our collection complete. And it's here. Huh? Can you believe it? In the reliquary beneath this very academy. It was locked away a long time ago, and for a good reason. It's called The Book of Doom.
The Book of Doom.
It sounds bad, I know, but don't worry. As long as you don't read it, you should be fine. Assuming you survive the inevitable attacks by whatever awful creature happens to be guarding it.
I will get the Book of Doom, and it will be a good adventure.
I knew you'd come through for me. Now, remember, just don't read it when you find it. To think, the blessed thing's been beneath us the whole time. It needed but a hero to retrieve it. You will find it behind a locked door in the reliquary. Good luck. The Book of Doom awaits you, and by extension, me. Which is to say, it awaits us.
Dog? Here. Dog has now learned tricks and is the best at finding things. One more book. We can call this episode a wrap. Oh, yikes. Then we're gonna have these guys. Just so many hollow men. So many of them. Look at that. This is open for the first time in forever. Jesus. Talk about a fuster clock, okay. Personal space, guys. Personal space. So many hollow men. Oh, we're down here. I knew it would be down here. Not having it. The final book.
If you read this book, you are doomed. Don't read another line. Not another word, all right? You're still reading, aren't you? What part of don't read another line do you not understand? But it's too late now. You've read it. You're doomed. You never should have read this. And I probably shouldn't have written it, actually.
I am okay. I will survive. This looks like a thing. A summoning. Oh well. I am okay. Time to go put this on the pedestal. Oh, 30 bucks. Scatter around Albion. Brings a tear to your eye when you realize I've been spending the past 2 hours just collecting things in this game. I've been playing for like 5 hours, so, you know, there's that. The Book of Doom. Wasn't that very doomful. Just a whole lot of hearsay and oh my god, there's just a crap ton of things.
You found it. I can't believe it. The Book of Doom. Oh, you didn't read it, did you? Tell me you didn't read it. Well, it doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Anyway, the important thing is that you reclaimed every book we needed. You are truly amazing.
You're welcome.
You have performed an incredible service for the Academy, for Brightwall, and for the world. The literate world, anyway.
Congratulations. You found the Book of Doom. That's amazing. And you read it. That wasn't so smart, but still. And with that, my lovelies, I will have to catch you around next time on Fable 3.
It's for you, Your Majesty.
We have one more collectathon, and then we are going to run off and do us some things. Some stuff and things. Oh, Book of Doom. It's just floating there. Anyway, we're going to head off to Aurora, and we're going to get all those flowers, complete that quest. So catch you around next time for another collectathon montage. Take care. Bye-bye. I love you all. I'll see you around next time.